Good morning, everybody. Today is 30 days since I started down this rabbit hole of dip and chew. This fine, crisp fall morning in Oregon, I am enjoying some Skoal Classic Straight. Excuse me. Anyway, I made a list of what I've tried so far. Thought I'd just share some newbie thoughts for the first 30 days. I know my tastes are going to change over time, so that's the main reason I've been doing these videos, is just to document my initial thoughts on various dips and chews as I try them. I know I'm going to look back a year or so from now, look at these videos, and it's like, I can't believe I actually like that crap. Wow, that blend, I hate that one now. Or I love this one now. Why didn't I think it was good back then? So it's kind of one thing I wishing I could have done when I started smoking cigars, but YouTube wasn't quite around back then, so. Anyway, my journey so far, my first 30 days. I'm going to start off with straights. I've tried Copenhagen, Skoal, Stoker's, and Grizzly, all long cut straight. I like straights. That's what I got in right now. I'm enjoying a straight first thing in the morning. They're so stinking different. It's hard to pick which one I like. The one I'm gravitating towards right now is Copenhagen. Copenhagen has more of a smoky aspect to it, and I'm really enjoying that. I smoke meats. I do pulled pork, ribs, briskets, all that kind of stuff. Something I really enjoy, and I do enjoy that smoky aspect. And Copenhagen delivers in that regard. The others are great. I finished the can of Copenhagen straight. I finished a can of Stoker's. I'm almost done with this can of Skoal. I just started the Grizzly a couple days ago. For the first time I tried that, so that's got a ways to go. But I do like straights. The flavor profiles are all over the place, so it's kind of hard to nail one down, which one I really enjoy the most. But if you're going to force my hand and make me pick one, I'd probably go with Copenhagen right now. That may change over time, but right now I'd enjoy the smokiness. Moving on to naturals. I really like naturals. I'm digging them. Probably because all of my years smoking cigars, unless you smoke that flavored crap, which should not have the name cigar attached to it. Cigars are tobacco. That's it. They're tobacco. Aged, fermented, rolled, exquisitely blended tobacco. I think that's why I like naturals. I've tried Copenhagen, the extra long cut and the long cut. I've tried Copenhagen Snuff, which is a fine cut, and it's extremely powerful. Good flavor, but it kicks my butt. I've tried Red Seal, long cut. I've tried Timberwolf, fine cut. And I've tried Copenhagen Southern Blend. I put the Southern Blend in with naturals. It's a sweetened natural. And I kind of looked up the ingredients. They sweeten it with sucralose, which is Splenda. It's the base sweetener they find in Splenda. I think they did that to inhibit bacterial growth on the sugars or further fermentation. That's one reason why they add salt to a lot of the dipping tobaccos. It's a preservative. It inhibits bacterial growth and any further fermentation in the can, so you don't have little nasties growing in there. But I enjoy the flavor of tobacco. The dark fired tobacco is really good. If you're going to make me pick a natural that I like for the rest of my life, I would be hard pressed to pick one. Um, the Copenhagen, the extra long cut and the long cut, two distinctly different flavors. It's like smoking a sun-grown cigar or a Maduro. They're both tobacco, but they have different flavor profiles. One common myth in the cigar world is the darker the cigar, the more powerful it is. No, some of the more powerful cigars I've had have been very light colored. Um, Coloring of a cigar has nothing to do with strength. It has something to do with flavor. And that's kind of the difference between the extra long cut and the long cut. It's like a sun grown versus a Maduro in the cigar world. I like them both. And I've been switching between the two. Red Seal is very close to Copenhagen regular long cut. Um, they're extremely close. I detected a slight variation in salt content and a little bit of flavor, but the formula is extremely close, which would go to figure because Red Seal is made by Skoal, Copenhagen, American Snuff Company, all that stuff. Red Seal is good because it's a bargain price. You get a little bit more for a little bit less, which is nice. Copenhagen Snuff, I really like the flavor of Copenhagen Snuff. It's the nicotine that gets me. It just bowls me over. Timberwolf Fine Cut, pretty good. Not anything fantastic, but it was nice natural tobacco flavor. Wasn't very salty. So if you don't like salt, Timberwolf is an option. Copenhagen's, their Southern blend, sweet tea goodness. I've been reaching for that because I love iced tea, and that's right up my alley. I have really been enjoying the Copenhagen. If I had to pick one, it would be a toss up between the Copenhagen extra long and long cut, depending on which flavor profile I'm in the mood for. Mints. I love mints. I found out I really like the mint dips. I've tried Stoker's, I've tried Copenhagen, I've tried Longhorn, and I have tried the Skoal Cool Spearmint pouches. Um, I really like the Skoal Cool Spearmint. It's got that cooling spirit experience. I like spearmint. Some guys don't like it. It's a love it or hate it thing with the spearmint. I heard some people say it's like putting toothpaste in your mouth. It's terrible. Blah, blah, blah. I like spearmint. I like spearmint gum. I like spearmint candies. So the cool Skoal Cool Spearmint. I'm trying to find some long cut version of that, but so far I've been unsuccessful. Um, Stoker's and Copenhagen are very close. I think I want to say the Stoker's is a little bit sweeter than the Copenhagen, but they're both very nice, strong, minty flavors. Very refreshing, very good. Um, I don't detect any tobacco flavor in any of these. The mint pretty much buries the tobacco flavor, so it's just a minty experience for me. If I had to pick one, I don't know. I'd probably go with Stoker's over Copenhagen, simply because of cost. They're very similar, but I can get Stoker's here for $2 to $3 less than Copenhagen in my area. So, and the spearmint pouches, they're just cool. I like them. Longhorn had good flavor. It wasn't very strong, and it seemed like it was going to fade over time. But my only gripe with Longhorn is the cut. It comes apart in my mouth, and I get floaters everywhere after just 5 to 10 minutes. It's annoying. I'll probably finish the can. Longhorn's gonna be something when I want a short dip, only 10 minutes tops. I don't have much time. Longhorn. Other than that, no. Wintergreens. Now, I thought I would like wintergreen more than I do. I enjoy the wintergreen flavor in general. But for some reason in dips, I don't find myself reaching for it as much as I do the mint. I enjoy it, but I like the mints more when it comes to the flavor things. I've tried Stoker's, Husky, Longhorn, and Timberwolf, and I also tried a Husky pouch because I accidentally bought a can. I wasn't paying attention with the clerk handed me, and she gave me pouches instead of long cut. I tried them a couple times. Husky is a very subdued wintergreen. It's not in your face. It's not powering. Doesn't give you that wintergreen burn very much. If you're in a mood for a wintergreen that's not in your face, Husky is pretty good. Longhorn, it comes apart. The flavor's good. It fades after a while, but it just comes apart in my mouth. It's for a newbie like me, it's annoying. I can't keep it together. Timberwolf is pretty good. Good flavor. Good price. But if I had to go with one, it would be Stoker's. Stoker's has a nice, strong wintergreen flavor, a little bit of sweetness, but that wintergreen lasts forever. Um, I kept it in my mouth all the way to my drive to work, 30 minutes. It's still giving me a nice wintergreen flavor when I get to work. It's really nice. I like it. Stoker's makes a good product, and it's at a really good price in my area. Like I said, I can get it for $2 to $3 less than Copenhagen. And I have not tried Copenhagen or Skoal spearmints yet. Those are coming up. I have a can of each, but I haven't cracked them open yet. Those reviews will be coming, and I may change my mind. I don't know. I have to try them. Fruit. The only fruit flavors I've tried are Skoal products. All of them are Skoal long guts. I tried peach, I tried cherry, and I tried apple. I really like the peach. I get tobacco flavor out of the peach. The peach and the dark fire tobacco seem to trade places, which is really cool. Got that nice dark fire tobacco flavor. And then the peach comes through. It's like, hey, I'm a peach flavor. Hi, here you go. It's a very natural peach. It's not very sweet. It's not overly sweet, not candy-like. It's like having a little bit of peach juice in your mouth. It's very nice. I like that. Skoal cherry was wild. I could smell that stuff before I even opened the can. The can just reeked of cherry flavor. Reek might be a poor word. It was a good smelling cherry. My only problem with the cherry, it has a very medicinal cough syrup-like flavor for the first couple minutes. I think it's just the flavor and the tobacco fighting for dominance, and the flavor wins, hands down. After that, it's nice, dark, tart cherry flavor, and it lasts for quite a while. Skoal apple, I really enjoy. Green tart apple. I like that flavor. It was not overly powerful, but it was there. I got very little tobacco flavor out of it. It was mainly just the apple shining through. If I had to pick one forever, of those three that I've tried, it would probably be the Skoal peach, mainly because I get the tobacco flavor. And that wraps up what I've tried so far in dips. Chew. I have tried America's Best Golden Blend, Star Original, Levi Garrett, Durango, Hawken Wintergreen, Star Peach, Beech Nut Original, and Beech Nut Wintergreen. I've discovered I love Chew. Chew is really nice. I like it. I like the fact that you could gnaw on it a little bit. You know, you get that flavor hanging in there. You chew on a little bit, release some more juices, get more flavor. It's really nice. I enjoy it. Levi Garrett's almost too sweet for me. I've been following the carnivore diet, and my sweet tooth has diminished greatly as a result. So Levi Garrett's almost too sweet for me. It's very, very sweet, almost overpowering. One of my other videos, I did a blood sugar test, and you do absorb some sugar through your cheek and gums. I verified that. Levi Garrett rose my blood sugar a little bit. As soon as it came out of my mouth, within minutes, my blood sugar came right back down to normal. So it doesn't create a huge spike. It doesn't create a long spike. It's just while it's in my mouth and I'm absorbing some of that sugars through the cheek and gum. I did another test with beech nut. Beech nut, some guys don't like beech nut. They say it's just too plain Jane. I like the fact that it's plain Jane. Not too sweet. You still get the tobacco flavor. You get the tobacco flavor. You get some sweetness. It's a very well balanced chew. I enjoy it a lot, and it has no effect on my blood sugar. Durango and Star are very close to each other. The Durango had the most stems of anyone I've tried so far. I don't know if I just got a bum bag or if that's the way it is. But when I was trying it for the first time, I had a stem that kept wanting to stick out, and it was, between my molars. I could feel it on my tongue a little bit. I kept having to stick that little stem back. Flavor is good. It lasts for a while. It does last longer than Star. Star is a good chew. I like it. Good flavor. The flavor diminishes after about 15 minutes or so. I notice that it really starts to fade off after a while. But I got the Star Original and Peach. I got those on closeout. They're on clearance at a smoke shop nearby. I got those for $3.50 a pouch. Was what it broke down to. I can't beat that price anywhere. So I'm paying on average $14 for any of these pouches right now. Levi Garrett was a couple dollars more, but the Star was a bargain price. I really enjoy it. Hawk and Wintergreen I enjoy. I don't know if I'm going to go run out and buy a bunch of it. Um, it is a chew. It comes in a can. It's a fine cut chew. It is classified as a chew. It's taxed as a chew. It's sweet. It's got the nice wintergreen flavor. It's you want to change things up. Hawkins a good way to go. Beech nut wintergreen has a nice wintergreen flavor. It lasts. It's not in your face like in the dips. It's very subtle. Good wintergreen flavor with the sweetness from the chew. Not a lot of tobacco flavor comes through on that. The wintergreen kind of covers that up. Star Peach is freaking awesome. I like it. It's like those. It's candy-like. It's like the peach gummy ring things that you can find in convenience stores and grocery shops and stuff. It's a nice. I consider that like a dessert chew when I'm in the mood for something sweet or fruity. I find myself reaching for the Star. I like it so much. I have 5 pouches in reserve right now. It's on clearance. Whenever I'm in that smoke shop, I buy a box. I think they only got 2 boxes left. I'm going to clean them out eventually. I'm the only one buying it, so I'm in no big hurry. See which one do I think? Pretty much America's Best. It's sweet. It's not as sweet as a Levi Garrett. It's close, but it's very sweet. It's a good chew. It's the first one I tried. That's what made me fall in love with chew. They're all good. I really like chew. I'm gonna start dabbling and maybe trying to make my own here a little bit. Anyway, chew is awesome. If you've never tried chew, give it a shot. They're sweet. They're you know they use molasses, so a lot of guys describe raisins, dried fruit type flavor in there. If you don't like that, go try beech nut or the beech nut wintergreen. It's much more subdued, a lot less sugar content than the others. Anyway, that has been my journey so far. It's been a lot of fun. I got like 11 cans I have not opened in reserve for future. I'm going to be reviewing those as I go. I'm going to be gathering more of it as time goes on. But right now, the ones that I reach for the most, I find myself gravitating towards naturals and mints. I'm really enjoying both of those. I do like the others, the straights, the wintergreens, you know, the fruity ones. The fruity ones, not so much. I got to be in the right mood for something different, something sweeter, something fruity. They're good. I like them, but I find myself gravitating towards mints and naturals. I'm really enjoying those. That's been my journey so far. I'm enjoying some Skull Straight for my breakfast chew. And this is Mikey. Those are my thoughts. This has been my first 30 days on this journey. And this video is getting way too long, so I will cut it off right now. I'll catch you all later. Bye.